Right now the garden's my happy place. I like seeing the heads of cabbage being formed and the flowers blooming, and I'm collecting squash. The tomatoes are forming, and it's just really nice to be able to see and to sit out here. Daniel and I found out last Friday that the baby we were going to have didn't make it. So it's nice to have a place like the garden right now. And that is why we were moving Daniel into the new office, and we decided to just go ahead and continue with that plan. It's also why the chicken coop, the mobile chicken coop, we were not working on for the broody hens because we were working on our own house for a baby. So now we're starting work getting the chickens set up to go ahead and hatch some eggs and get Daniel into his office. So anyways, welcome to our lives. I hope y'all are doing well. Yeehaw! Daniel and I are driving out into the back field to see how far along the blackberries are, but our field has not been bush hogged, so we're driving. Here's the weeds. This is why you have four-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive. It's not the Wild Wild West. It's the Wild Wild East. My husband has the best memory. He knows where all the blackberries are. Alright, here we are. Daniel, remember there's a patch over here. And we're just checking to see how far along they are because I don't want to miss the blackberries. So you can see it's forming, but it's not ready. Maybe like, I don't know, a month or two. I need to look back at my notes from last year and see when they were nice and ripe. So we don't miss them because they get big and they're delicious. And we have them all along this back fence and like deep into that piece of our property. All right, so Daniel and I are going to open this up. My neighbor's going to help us move our portable chicken coop in here with these girls, so that way we can move our broody girls into the portable coop without having to do all the maintenance on it that we wanted to do. They'll be safe if we put them behind this net. So that's what we're up to. Silly me, I forgot to turn the camera on, but you guys can see what we did. Okay, right here is where the seam is on the fence. So we untied it, opened it up, and my neighbor used a four-wheeler on the hitch here, backed it in, and now we have the mobile chicken coop in there, and we're gonna put the broody girls in there and let them hatch some eggs. All right, everything is primed. Normally, I think we would have put at least one more coat of primer on, but Daniel doesn't care since the room's not staying his office forever. He just needs it good enough. So now we're gonna go ahead and start. What are we doing with the brushes?
We're doing the edges.
The edges.
The trim work.
The trim work. Daniel and I have finished painting, and we need to put the carpet in. I bought a new light fixture. We're gonna have that put in later. I bought curtains and a curtain rod. I'll be hanging. This was supposed to be gray. I'm not sure how this turns up on your screen, but it is definitely purple. So Daniel has a purple office. Hey y'all, I'm going to be planting a potato variety that my mother-in-law gave me, and we'll be putting it from where I pulled up the garlic. So enjoy me planting, and I hope y'all are having a good day. Tiny Tim's out here wanting snuggles. This is one of my cabbages. This is the largest one. There are a ton of holes all throughout the leaves. Tiny Tim, leave the camera alone. And so there's like a tiny green caterpillar that is eating the cabbage. We've been plucking them off by hand. And this is some neem oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with neem oil and that will help. But I did spot one more little worm. Okay, so down in here, these little bits there, that's the poop of the caterpillar, and they're not, like some down there are brown, but these ones are green, so that's how you know they're fresh. So they're not left over from last time I treated this. So I'm just gonna spray it down, and I don't think you can see it on camera. There's a tiny little caterpillar down here, and I don't know if this kills them, but I definitely got it on one of the caterpillars the other day, and it immediately reacted to the neem oil being on it. So this should help, and I'm gonna go ahead and treat these other cabbages too. If you look, there's not much being eaten on these leaves. The caterpillars definitely like the fresh, soft, new leaves. I also brought out a basket because I have lots of yellow zucchini to harvest.